In an NBA season unlike any other, only two teams remain. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat have spent 85 straight days on the campus in Orlando, all with one goal in mind: winning an NBA championship.
He's the greatest player of his generation, and perhaps the conversation continues about the greatest ever. This would certainly cement his legacy.
Change in the starting lineup for the third straight game. Dwight Howard, who started games 4 and 5 in the Western Conference Finals, will start tonight here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals and wins the opening tip. LeBron James steps back, three-pointer, that's good. From Solomon Hill, made it a tough shot, but then they turn it over. James with the steal, throws it up. Davis back up. James with the steal, throws it up. Davis back up, and this time able to finish. Well, the Lakers starting to heat up. Doesn't look like he's happy, even though his challenge was successful. James spins inside, an easy path to the basket.
We have to capitalize.
Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long three-pointer, knocks it down.
And you can make the case, as crazy as it sounds, that we have taken LeBron James and his greatness for granted.
Was my junior college coach. He had an offense called Hully Gully. But it's that sort of thing. Hully Gully, you know.
James gets inside, goes reverse left. Now is 99.8. James goes inside and throws it down.
Rondo dribbles into the paint, bounce pass to a cutting LeBron who dunks.
Wow, what a dunk.
Foot injury. They're not going to get more specific until after the game, but we did just watch Goran walk down.
Sort of just lessened their intensity, and they've eased their way into a win as James with another bucket.
It's all good. We ain't satisfied. We got it done. We got to keep pushing.
Lakers are going to be wearing their snakeskin print Black Mamba uniforms. Anthony Davis said that when they put those uniforms on, they feel like they can't lose.
We shine brightest when they doubt us. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand, Rachel Nichols with us as Game 2 is on the floor and saves it. James drives, pass inside, Howard again, and Green. Green back to James. James charges down a lane, goes inside, and easily lays it up and in. Get out of my way, says LeBron James.
With the left hand, and then LeBron James powering his way to the rim.
James left open, has plenty of time, and knocks down the three, the first three-pointer.
Exposed to this is the best player on the floor, and we let him step in rhythm, a practice shot. Nobody even chase him down and try to contest it. LeBron James will knock that shot down.
They're a team that has kind of surprised a lot of people throughout these playoffs. James three-pointer, that's good. Before the season, James drives hard, bang shot, good, count it, and the foul. LeBron James with a chance for a three-point play.
Attacks, uses that upper body strength, eliminates the contest, takes the hit, gets the finish and go into the line. The only possible flaw that you can point to in his game is he's got to improve defensively.
Beautiful pass, Rondo to James, count it and one.
Job by the Lakers. LeBron James gets on the backside of the zone, and Rondo delivers the basketball on point. That's just eye contact and making a play.
Rondo was terrific in Game 1. Big part of that turnaround. Ball poked away. James picks it up. James down a lane, runs into Robinson, count it, and the foul.
In transition, season angle. That's a weak attempt for.
Terrific rookie from Kentucky. But his team still down by 16. James, the floater. 19-point shot attempt was blocked. He's got 17 points, 10 assists. LeBron James knocks down the three. Jimmy Butler drives to the goal. Pass deflected and stolen by James.
Look at the hustle by LeBron James. It's either a block or a pass, and he has both options covered. It's a great job of not giving up on the play.
Nice. James throws it up top to Rondo. Rondo inside to James, falling away. Jumper's good. 16 points, 8 assists. Rondo inside to James. James scoops it up and in. Rondo inside to James. James scoops it up and in. 33 for LeBron James.
You're wearing a very special jersey tonight, the Black Mambas. You guys are undefeated in those unis.
Well, it's always special to be able to represent someone that meant so much. This is what it's all about. We're thinking about the Bryant family, and hopefully we make them proud.
It's Game 3 of the NBA Finals and another test for the Miami Heat to prove their resilience.
% of the minutes through the first 2 games. And now coming into this series, we're a huge favorite, even bigger now, but the Heat rallying around each other on the right. Off the hero, off the bounce, deflected and stolen. Here's LeBron James going down the lane, draws the foul, count it, and one.
LeBron James coming down the lane with a full head of steam. Gets the contact and the basket. Had his mind made up as soon as he caught the rock.
And if you're Myers Leonard,
Brand of basketball, they were helped by the block by LeBron, the zone defense of the Miami Heat. LeBron James gets beat by Hero, but the extra effort, measures the basketball and then blocks it without
turnover for the Lakers. 10 in the first quarter. We still have 2:43 remaining.
We're getting to a skirmish with Morris and Hero right now. Great job by LeBron.
So kicks it out to Morris. Back up top to James. Fakes the 3. Kicks it out in the corner. Kuzma for 3. It's good as the buzzer sounds, ending the first. Whips a pass to Caldwell Pope. James in the post catches and gets hammered. Count the basket. One.
But Olynyk with the
got a lifetime to hang around my man.
Well, she was apparently very understanding. James flips it up off the glass. Nice scoop shot from LeBron James. James finds some room, fires a 3, and knocks it down. The Heat, who lead by 8, just past the midway point here in the third. James backs in and just completely bullies his way to the rim. LeBron James sees an opening, drives down a lane, running layup is good. All right, Rachel, it is heart-pounding time right here in Game 3 of the Finals. James drives, finishes, and is fouled. And a chance to cut it to 1 in the opening minute here in the fourth.
Good screen by Caruso, forcing the miscommunication by
LeBron James wide open, throws it down. That makes it a 7-point game with 1:07 left.
Game 4 is so crucial. Miami has some momentum. Bam is coming back. Eric Spoelstra said it. He doesn't give a blank what people think about their chances. They're going to come out here and be relentless.
Howard now a staple in the starting lineup. JaVale McGee started most of the regular season and the play. Butler, here comes the double team. Back out Robinson, stolen by James. James drives, goes inside and throws it down. Back out Robinson, stolen by James.
LeBron one-on-one with Tyler Hero.
James drives, goes inside and throws it down.
Okay, we're finally getting our hands on the ball.
that shot by Crowder.
James drives, gets inside, draws the foul. Count it and 1.
Gets the basket.
And Duncan Robinson's in no man's land. He's neither staying at home on the corner, nor is he helping on the drive of LeBron James.
Min is a terrific defender. His offensive game has improved leaps and bounds as James throws it down. Second block of the game for Anthony Davis. James, a long three-pointer, nails it. Davis back to James. James with a layup. And a quick Adebayo guarding LeBron James. James tries another long three. That's good. LeBron James, a couple of three-point bombs here. James sees the double team. Morris right back down. James against Butler, one-on-one. Tough fall-away baseline shot. It's good. Difficult shot, and LeBron James.
He backs in and hits a well-defended fake. Prevent him from going under and getting back in front.
James splits the defense down the lane, running layup. It's good. And
He does a poor job of staying in front of LeBron. He splits it, turns the corner, puts his head down, and uses that upper body strength to attack.
The job is not done. We understand what's at stake. I'm going to continue to get the work in. I'm going to continue to not sleep until the job is done. So look forward to the next match.
The Miami Heat are on the brink of elimination. And despite the odds stacked against them, the Heat still believe in themselves. And a team as resilient and mentally tough as this will not go quietly.
On both sides of the floor, he creates havoc defensively and offensively. He's a guy that can create offense by initiating it.
James floats it up, and Anthony Davis with the one.
Here come the Lakers 4-on-3. LeBron down the middle. LeBron all the way. Alley-oop to AD.
What a gorgeous feed, but they couldn't convert. James, the crossover, the drive, goes reverse and banks it home. Standing in the back, still hasn't retreated all the way to locker room. Caruso gets inside, and James tips it up and in. Undrafted. Caruso throws it up, and LeBron James easily banks it home. Caruso bumped him. Caruso pushes it up the other way. James tries another three-pointer, puts it in. LeBron James now 3 for 4 from downtown.
And I like how Jimmy Butler is trying to take away James's three.
James drives inside. He wanted it. Throws it ahead to James. James head down, drives inside. Layup, count it, and one. Second straight strong game in the finals. James way downtown. James way downtown. LeBron James long distance.
Great job of utilizing the left and shielding.
LeBron James red hot from downtown. He's 5 of 7 from three-point. Crowder picks up James. He tries another three-pointer all night. LeBron James from downtown. And the Heat go up by 6. Feed inside to James, and he throws it down.
Tremendous.
James drives, gets inside, running layup. It's good, and a foul.
James drives, free throw line, gets deep, gets it up. It's good, and he's fouled.
Butler. James drives, goes inside, layup, missed it, got the rebound, the follow, he banks it home. Huge story, guys. What do you think in terms of why Howard came out and why Caruso the one to be chosen to start?
Well, I know Dwight Howard didn't play well in the last.
In as many plays as possible, LeBron James.
Good defense there from Davis, forces the turnover, and James with the flush down the other end. Back to that in a moment.
Great hands by Caruso getting back into the picture.
James barrels in.
They have missed some very makeable point-blank shots as James continues to attack in transition. First of all, I don't think he's healthy and whole, but I think it's a harder decision than what you say as James attacks the rim.
LA looking to push every opportunity. Beautiful pass. Caruso banks it in.
On the floor.
Caruso with the steal. Caruso got the start. Doesn't have big numbers. As James drives, gets inside, layup, banks it home, and a foul.
I don't think those two guys are exceptionally talented. I mean, like you always say, like top 5.
Great spirit and defense. Back to James. James goes inside, the flush and the foul.
He's improved defensively. He's improved as a passer as he draws more attention.
LeBron James putting on the finishing touches as the playoffs. 16-5. They beat Portland, Houston, and Denver all in 5 games. James wants to finish off with a 3. Instead, he'll go inside, lay it up and in. That's it. It's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.
I have a feeling that this Finals MVP is going to have a trophy named after him one day. The Finals MVP is LeBron James.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized.